Absolutely. So, you know, in the book and during the last podcast, you brought up a couple of things. You talk about a point where you feel like the band was just kind of dropped in your lap. Like you had always dreamt of being director of bands, but it didn't come the way that you thought that it would. Could you talk a little bit about that? And could you lean into, because there's going to be some people who are watching who are aspiring band directors,
Mm-hmm.
they're aspiring um, band students. Like, what does it feel like when the thing that you wanted is handed to you in a package that,
I'm gonna tell you, we all have dreams. We all have fantasies. It never happens like that in real. We watch movies. Life is not Hollywood. Life is life, and life be lifing.
yes,
And you ask for something. Be careful what you ask for, because you're gonna get it, but you're not gonna get it the way you
right,
dreamed it would be.
right,
And like I said, what was the ritual? Like, it wasn't none of that. It's yours.
yeah,
So take the ball, take the hot potato, and run with it.
absolutely.
And
So,
run with it. When you get what you asked for, just know that all the tools and everything you need to succeed is already within you. And that's what I would have told myself back in 2014. I was very, I'm gonna say, the biggest hater of Hamer was Hamer.
mm,
The things that I told myself in the dark corners of my mind, like you ain't prepared, you ain't ready. But everything that I needed was already within me. And I didn't realize that until my last year. Like, I got this, but I've been had it. So you don't ever doubt yourself. That's what I advise future leaders, future directors. Don't ever, the doubt's gonna be there. Well, the great Nathan Hamer, because I hear a lot of people hit me. Nathan Hamer back in the day did this and this. Don't look at me. Don't look at any other director that you admire. But if you do, just know we had our problems and our setbacks too. You are not alone in this.
there are probably a lot of either band staff or band directors at programs that probably are put in positions like the one that you were put in the book, where you're behind a rock and a hard place. Um, you know, at one point in the book, you talk about how there were funds that were meant for the band that was going everywhere else. And I'm pretty sure there are people who are watching right now who've done fundraisers, who've done X, Y, and Z, and been put in that position where you can't necessarily get the things done for your program that you want. You know, there are probably high school band directors who have counselors who won't put the freshmen in fifth grade algebra so you can da 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 da. How do you sort of work around that? Because you were a high school band director at one point.
I would tell you don't fight the system like I did. Yeah, I was always a rebel. And when you're a rebel, you get popular real quick, but then you get out of position real quick too.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand how to make people your power is your organization. Make it the best it could be. And influence people to work with you. Like there was a point in the book where I was called into the controller's office, and when I realized that funds were going to other places, which the university has every right to do, it's not illegal
Mm-hmm.
because that is Southern University's band. That's what people at Southern University's what band?
Band.
Southern University's first.
Yeah.
So the president told me at my termination hearing, hey, I don't care if you raise $10 million. I decide where it go.
Wow.
And as mad as I was, he's correct. And you have to understand that. You don't own anything around. I don't care how much work you do. It is not yours.
Mm.
I had to learn that lesson the hard way. But I learned where funds were going, and it led me to do things to keep funds within the band. And that's where I got in trouble. But what I would tell future leaders, don't fight the system. Try to influence the system through your power, and your power is your organization. Make it the best it could be.
Absolutely. So, you know, Hammer Time was an era. How did you balance, like, you know, I could just imagine becoming band director at such a historic institution as Southern University with the alumni. And, you know, I'm pretty sure there were a lot of like, no, we want to keep doing it like this. Like, I could imagine when y'all went from those fiberglass tubas, I could imagine that being like a thing, right? Like, what were some of those things where, you know, you're this new young band director
It was a thing, but I was bold and I didn't care. You know, I would say this. My vision, I close my eyes and I see the band on the field in concert formation. Those of you band heads know what that means. And I saw all gold everything. I think it's a rap song, ain't it?
Yeah,
all gold. I want everything gold. I even want my drums wrapped in gold.
Oh, man.
And I don't care who don't like it. Matter of fact, that was tradition, fiberglass. We playing on Tonka. I call it Tonka toys. Remember Tonka? I say Tonka because I'm from Louisiana. Tonka toys. We had Tonka tubas. Like, no. And I understood the history of it, but no. We got to go to some 24Ks. I want 24 carats.
Yes.
And it was a bold move. And it was a lot of people who was against it, but I didn't care.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So. We want to